Shall we play a game?
Go fish!
That's not gamification.
Modern consumer games have to allow the purchaser, the user, to be able to get onto it, into the game as quickly as possible. That means that the game has to be very quick to start and also have compelling content. Many enterprise applications at the moment are seen as being complicated. If we could take some of those core concepts and core feelings around achievement, expectation, and build certain parts of the enterprise applications based on those principles, that has the potential to massively increase the productivity of the users.
I think gamification is a good way to drive participation of folks in the use of your application, where typically it may be considered onerous or a repetitive task. You can start to add some interest and drive a reason for them to participate and use the application.
So I think the strategic value around gamifying applications, very simply, is that when you look at the obsessive nature of people when they say play computer games, the classic story is I've been, suddenly 2 o'clock in the morning, where have the last 6 hours gone? Crikey, I've been crazy killing people in Call of Duty for the last 6 hours. It's getting that level of engagement and driving that back into the execution of enterprise applications themselves.
That's not gamification.
With gamification, people typically aren't forced to play computer games. People play games because they're motivated to do so. If you can translate that behavior, that competitive behavior, that achievement-based behavior, that completion, that satisfaction that one gets from games into one's work life, it makes one's work life much sharper, much more enjoyable, much more relevant.
So I think the characteristics that are important for gamifying enterprise apps include collaboration, competition, and achievement.
How do the products that we produce achieve a certain mind share? And increasingly, the way we're measuring that is through engagement. This is something that we don't really have a choice on whether or not to compete in. We have to. We have to up the engagement level across our apps. Gamification is one way that we can go about doing it.
I think there is strategic value to gamifying enterprise applications. The whole goal of an organization is to try to draw out cost and drive down interaction costs in a business. If I can use gamification to incent that activity, it will ultimately result in a lower cost to the organization.